up on Reddit. I won't be watching any news. I'll let the planet spin without me, 'cause everything has been without me sometime. And everyone will be alright if I'm not live by satellite. It's a beautiful day, I'm running away. Don't bother to Facebook message or call me, 'cause I'm living life in...
Well, hello everyone, and welcome to the Filmbox Podcast, a movie podcast made by movie fans for movie fans, presented by Press Play. From tier lists and top fives to movie reviews and really bad hot takes, we've got anything and everything a movie fan could ever want. I'm your host, Aaron Souza, and as a child, I dressed up. One of my first memories as a child dressing up for Halloween was a Teletubby.
I'm Connor, and my go-to Halloween costume was always a hobo, because I would just put on a flannel, rub some dirt on my face, and I was out the door.
There you go. And I'm Sam, and my best Halloween costume was Jafar from Aladdin.
Oh my god, no, Aladdin, that's my best costume. You're right.
So
I've seen the picture of you as Aladdin.
I'll put it on Twitter.
So was it senior year of high school?
Yes, it was.
They did this Halloween dress-up thing every year, and the group of four of us dressed up as Aladdin. So I was Jafar,
Yeah.
Aaron was Aladdin.
Which makes sense if you saw me.
And we had another two of our friends dressed up as Jasmine and the genie.
Yeah, and a guy was Jasmine, by the way.
And I'm not gonna lie,
Dude,
my Jafar costume was pretty damn good.
Dude, you fucking killed it.
I had
I remember you came in and we were all like, all right, this is ridiculous.
I like drew the mustache on me or something like that.
Yeah. I'll share the picture on Twitter.
See, I've never been a big effort guy for Halloween, like costume-wise.
I can tell.
There was one year I put on my dad's motorcycle helmet and his motorcycle jacket, and no one understood that I was just like a biker. So halfway through trick-or-treating, by like the fifth time, someone was like, "Oh, what are you supposed to be?" I just walked home. I was like, I don't want to deal with this anymore.
I don't want it anymore.
I don't want to be here anymore.
You ruined it for me. Oh boy. All right. Well, today we've got quite a few fun things to do today. It's game night, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna play a bunch of games, obviously movie related, and just have some fun because it's our 50th official episode. That's right. You heard it right. This stupid podcast is half a century episodes old.
Jeez.
I can't believe. And you know what? I just want to point this out too. We've been doing this for 50 episodes. We've actually posted a little bit more than 50 with a couple bonus episodes in there. Before we got on to record today, Sam forgot that his mic volume was muted. And then subsequently, Connor forgot to turn on his microphone to start recording.
So that's how it's going.
50 episodes in, and we still suck at it.
We almost had another episode of me talking through my cam's mic.
Yep. Which happens all too often. So yeah, we're gonna play a bunch of games and celebrate our 50th episode. But before we get to the games, we got to talk about the 30 weeks of movies challenge, which I still can't come up with a good name for.
30 pods of movies.
30 pods of movies. And so we're on movie 6. So we're on week 6 of doing this already. And this is a movie you've seen more than any other. So who wants to kick us off with that one?
I'll go, because this was
All right.
This was pretty simple for me. I talked about it last year. Top Gun Maverick was my movie that I did like the 75 hard challenge. And I would walk on the treadmill for 45 minutes with Top Gun Maverick playing. and I watched it so many times I could tell you exactly at what point what was gonna happen. Like 45 minutes in, that's when Tom Cruise meets up with Iceman again. That's when I got off.
Interesting. Wow, that was not the answer I was expecting.
What were you expecting?
I don't know, but
Some
it wasn't
horror
Top
movie.
Gun
It's
Maverick.
probably some
Yeah,
horror movie.
some obscure horror movie.
Listen, Malignant is up there because Malignant is such a fun horror movie. Like, just completely batshit crazy, but that was Top Gun Maverick.
Nice. I like that pick. I like that pick a lot.
Another episode, another rowdy kitty.
Yeah, watching Sam's cat get into trouble here. Sam, you want to roll with your picks?
So, obviously, I'm not gonna go with the obvious answer: Star Wars, Lord of the Rings, the Indiana Jones,
I made fun
Harry
of them
Potter.
for it.
Yeah, you did.
But the next one that I have seen the most is actually one of my favorite comedy movies of all time, and that is Spaceballs.
Oh, Star Wars adjacent. Makes sense.
It's not Star Wars though.
It's not Star Wars. You can't blame him for picking a Star Wars movie.
It's
But
just a
it
ripoff
is
of
about
Star
the-
Wars.
You got me
It's
on a
about the-
technicality.
It's about the closest thing you can get to Star Wars without being Star Wars.
It's a little fan fiction.
Yeah, literally. That's a good pick though. It's a good
Jabba
pick.
the
Great
Hutt,
movie.
Pizza the Hut. Nah.
Barf. Lone Star, Han Solo.
Go ahead, Aaron.
Dark Helmet. All that stuff. So also could have picked Star Wars. It would have been very easy for me to pick Star Wars. 'Cause
Bullying
I-
works. Making Aaron step out of his comfort zone.
Well, look, I have seen Star Wars so many times, I can recite the movies to you. I'm not going to, but I can.
We should just do an episode of that. Me and Aaron just going back and forth reciting the lines.
We should, what we should do is just like as a bonus episode is just do a retelling of Star Wars, but the three of us make up our own voices for the characters.
Jeez.
That could be really fun. All right.
Connor's like,
Anyways, Connor's like, no, absolutely fucking not. I'm
I'll
vetoing
say-
that idea right now.
I'll just sit here and listen. You want to hear a funny voice? I can mess around with my soundboard and we can
There
make
you
something
go.
happen.
There you go. No, but I went with a couple answers that are I've probably seen about the same as all the rest of the at like a lower level. So first off, Tombstone. I've seen Tombstone a lot because my dad loves Tombstone, so we used to watch it a lot at home, and I came to love it. It's a great Western. I used to watch that. A lot.
Ow. Yeah.
Oh, you're just figuring out what Tombstone is?
Yeah, I looked it up.
Second pick, Shanghai Noon, which is, if you've not heard of it, it's a comedy with Jackie Chan and Owen Wilson. It's another Western, but this one's a comedy. My sister and I loved that movie. We would watch it like any trip that we went on, we had that movie. We would watch it at home. We would put it on. It's a lot of fun. It's a good movie. And then the other movie that I've seen probably the most is Rush Hour.
That one
Also
I
Jackie Chan.
That one I think I probably knew.
Yeah. So those are my three. I've probably seen those equally, so that's why I included all three. Cool.
Sam, though, you have to do a little makeup.
Yeah, I got to do a little
Yeah.
makeup.
Sam does have to do a little makeup.
So last time, podcast I was not on, and they did the movie you wished you seen opening night. So, you know me, I have to have my runner-ups. My runner-up for this one is actually Star Wars: The Phantom Menace.
Oh, see, I thought you were gonna say New Hope. 'Cause
No,
that was my pick in that episode.
because my dad went to opening night, and he said it
Oh.
was the most insane thing because we haven't heard of anything Star Wars. There's nothing got released between 1983 and 1998. So I mean, there were probably like onesie twosies, but like nothing major. So
Onesie twosies. Onesie twosies. I like that. I'm gonna steal that.
Add it to the
So
bag.
I want to say it was probably comparable to like The Force Awakens and stuff like that, with like the fans and the hype around it. So, but my overall pick, so just a little movie that came out in 2008 is The Dark Knight.
Ah, yes.
Yep,
Good pick.
so.
Good
Great
pick.
pick.
That would have been cool. Except, 2008, they had the shooting in the theater in Colorado.
Yeah.
At the Dark Knight.
Yeah, that's
Just kind of wild that I just remembered that. But
I was thinking it too. As soon as you said 2008, I was like, oh.
oh,
well, I mean, I wasn't living out here then, so.
yeah, oh yeah, you are in the state.
Oh, I completely forgot about that too. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Well, let's quickly move on from that.
Pivot. What have you
Pivot.
been watching, Aaron?
Oh, what have I been watching?
Yeah.
Let me look at my Letterboxd real quick. Yeah, let me look at my Letterboxd. So
Look
I
at me.
will
I
say,
caught you off guard.
You did catch me a little off guard, but that's okay because I know exactly what I've been watching lately. So I saw Rush Hour 3. It was on TV, so I watched it.
Cool.
I watched Strange Way of Life, which is a short film with Pedro Pascal
Daddy?
and yep, and Ethan Hawke.
Daddy?
Yeah, yeah. I don't know if I talked about it on the last episode. I don't think I did. No. I watched the Kelsey documentary about Jason and Travis Kelsey, which was really, really good. Definitely worth a watch. I watched About Time. Great. I mean, it's great. And then probably my best viewing was I watched the entire Before trilogy in about a day and a half.
Wow.
One day, brother.
Well, the problem is I started watching the first one like later in the day on was I think Thursday. And then I'll tell you what, I woke up early on Friday and watched all of Before Sunset before I started work. I could not stop thinking about the first one. I was like, I'm getting up early. I'm watching this.
Is
one.
that another movie before I started work or no? Sorry, I just had to throw that out.
Fucking asshole.
Wait, I just got it.
Oh my gosh.
I could see that it didn't connect with you, Connor. I was like, because I just looked over to you and you're just like, huh? Just like that stone look.
My stupid dumb face, just like, oh yeah. And then I was like, oh, before work.
Oh man. Anyways, those movies are really good, so definitely recommend. Connor, what have you been watching?
So last time I'd only watched 2 movies. I made up a lot of ground doing my 31 horror movies I haven't seen in October, and I caught up. So since then, I saw The Devil, Terrified, Possum, The Tunnel, We Need to Talk About Kevin, Antichrist, Possession, Funny Games, 100 Tears, and Creep.
Jesus.
That was just for my little project. Because I also watched Shortcomings and a little movie called Taylor Swift The Eras Tour.
Yeah.
I did go see that in theaters with my girlfriend.
Nice.
It was hand up. It was pretty good. She knows how to put on a show.
There you go. I heard it was 3.5 hours long, though.
I do not recall, to be honest. The 2 songs I really wanted to hear. Well, one of them she didn't play. The second one I really wanted to hear was because it was filmed at like SoFi Stadium in LA.
Mm-hmm.
She sang it at the concert and they cut it out of for the movie.
Ah.
I was so upset. I
That's rough.
just wanted to hear "'Tis the Damn Season."
Well,
She made up for it
Wasn't-
with
it
Enchanted.
just wasn't your day.
Were people like dancing and singing
No,
in the theater?
Well, singing, yes, but luckily I saw it in XD. So like they had like a little sound stage, not a sound stage, but they had like a little stage before the screen. So there was like no room for anyone to get up in front. Like I've seen the videos of like the Midsommar dancing around in a circle. Luckily no one did that, but some people did think that Taylor could hear them through the screen. And they were like, "Taylor, we love you. We're here for you. Whatever you do, we're here." And I just turned to my girlfriend. I was like, "She's not in the room, sweeties. She can't hear you."
Yikes.
Yeah, that's everything I've been watching.
Hot take. She's. I don't know. I don't get the hype around her. Anyways, my letterbox.
Hey, look, she makes good music, but you know.
No, listen, because I was on Hinge for a while. One of my prompts was I just don't know when did Taylor become like the biggest thing ever? Because I genuinely don't know how.
How many people responded to that and said like, "You're an idiot"?
I quickly deleted it because I saw so many people be like, "Oh, what's your favorite Taylor song?" I was like, "Yeah, let me read the room a bit." And now I'm dating a Swiftie.
There you go.
Fun.
So it worked.
Okay, Sam, go ahead.
Yeah.
Enough about me.
I've been super busy, so I'm just gonna follow up this nice and sweet. I was just scrolling through Max and just trying to find something to watch, and I came across a movie with Will Smith and Margot Robbie called Focus. It's basically like he's a con artist and jives people.
Jives.
And then I'm recently in the process of rewatching the Friday the 13th movies because it's spooky season. So, so I watched the first one yesterday, and yeah,
Short and sweet.
short and sweet.
All right, let's move on. Movie grid time.
Yes, we're on to the grid.
Yeah.
The grid.
Let me show you guys what the grid is for today. Our columns, produced by A24, the genre drama, and released from 2013 to 2023.
Okay.
And our rows are Florence Pugh, my girl, Mia Goth, and Michelle Yeoh.
Okay.
So,
All right. Well, let's
want to knock out the easy A24 column?
Sure.
Florence Pugh, little movie I just named, Midsommar.
Yep. There you go. 100%.
We'll knock out Pearl.
Pearl. And Michelle Yeoh was in a little thing.
Just a little.
You might have heard of it.
A small indie film. I don't think anyone saw it.
Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Yes.
So there we go. Now what was the Florence Pugh one that came out this year? That was like she was a
good person.
A good person. Yes, I think that'll be a good one. I
mean,
I don't think a lot of people would
Oppenheimer
guess that.
For drama?
Oppenheimer too.
Yeah.
Would Oppenheimer be that or no?
Oppenheimer would, but I want to try and go for something that's like
Yeah,
bit.
that's right. Yeah.
There should be a drama.
5.4. Good
Look at that.
pull.
Good pull.
My God, this is a deep cut. She's in a little film called I think it was Necrophiliacs.
Necrophiliac or something.
Yeah, I'm hoping.
Necronomicon.
Was that the
No.
one that
Necropolis.
It's got I think it's Stellan Skarsgård. Stellan.
Do you want me to look up the movie?
It's Nymphomaniac.
Nymphomaniacs. Yeah.
There you go.
There we go.
Because there's like two, like there's
Yeah.
like volume 1 and 2.
I'm pretty sure she's in 1. This is tough now. I don't want to mess this up.
Let's come back to it.
We'll come back.
Michelle Yeoh. I don't know. Is like Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon considered a drama?
I don't think so. Isn't that more action?
It is more action, but I don't know if it's technically considered a drama.
I hate when it's like drama because there's so many movies that like they count that I wouldn't and they don't count that I would.
Well, for 2023 Michelle Yeoh, you can go with A Haunting in Venice.
Yes.
Wasn't she in
Haunting and-
what's that movie?
I
That's
hope I
the it's
spell it right.
the comedy.
Venice. 16%.
16. Wow, that's higher than I thought.
It was the comedy, I think.
For who?
Comedic Michelle Yeoh. Oh, Crazy Rich Asians.
Yes.
Was
Oh
that-
yeah.
That
Would that
Could that be a
considered-
drama?
See, this is what I'm saying. Like, is it?
A drama comedy, maybe?
That's what I would say,
dramedy?
but I don't know.
It's
It's-
more
it's
of a
a-
rom com.
It's a rom com.
Crap. Michelle Yeoh. I want to say Crouching Tiger, but I don't think that it's gonna classify it as a. All right, let's go with Let's just get the other easy one out of the way for Maya Goth and do X for that one for 2013 to 2023.
See, I was gonna go a bit deeper and go Infinity Pool.
Okay, I'm good with
Oh,
that.
actually, no. Sorry, deeper than that. A Cure for Wellness. It was
How do
her.
you know these movies?
It's her and Dane DeHaan. Is like
If you, this is gonna be like a 0.1%.
3.4.
I'm shocked.
I know things.
Florence Pugh 2013 to 2023. Let's go Black Widow. Not many people are gonna go with Black Widow.
No, I think everyone. Oh,
not
God damn
bad.
it, Aaron.
Not terrible.
32.
I'm surprised. I would have expected Oppenheimer would be like a lot of that. All right, so we've got the two that we really aren't sure on. So we know Mia Goth was in one of the Nymphomaniacs.
Okay, well, it popped. The second one popped up. Just typing NY. I'm gonna just.
Oh no!
I'm gonna wing it. I'm gonna say she was in Volume 2.
Okay, roll with it. 5.4. Nice.
Yes.
Good pull.
Thank you.
Good pull. And then the last one, I really want to say Crouching Tiger, but I hope she was actually in that movie. I'm pretty sure she
No,
was.
she was.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
All right,
Aaron.
this is on Aaron. Yeah.
Yes! Let's go!
100%.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, so the most popular options were for Florence Pugh, A24, Midsummer. I think that's the only one she's been in. Maya Goth, A24 was X, and then Everything Everywhere All at Once for Michelle Yeoh.
I cannot believe that Black Widow was the top answer for
Yeah,
Florence
that's
Pugh
crazy.
2013 to 2023.
guess this one.
I'm shocked.
Should just
I'm
guessed
shocked that
Oppenheimer.
Oppenheimer's not in any of the most popular guesses
Yeah, that's
for
crazy.
Florence Pugh. Like,
Yeah,
what?
drama, it was just Little Women, and then Black Widow was the most popular for 13 to 23.
Stupid.
Emma was the most popular drama for Maya Goth, and X was her most popular 13 to 23. And then Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon was Michelle Yeoh's most popular, as well as Crazy Rich Asians for 13 to 23.
Was Michelle Yeoh in Shang-Chi?
Yeah.
That's what I thought. That could have been
Was
a good
she?
one as well. Thought
Yeah.
so.
I'm pretty sure. She was the mom, wasn't she?
Yeah, right. That's what I thought. Maybe I'm being racist.
No, I'm
Let's see
pretty
if
sure
Aaron's
she
doing
was.
a racism.
No, I'm pretty sure
Oh.
she was.
I should probably
Shang-Chi.
finish that
It's right there.
sentence.
It's literally right there on your screen.
Yep, she was.
Yeah, thank God. Woo! Woo, woo, woo. I didn't pull a racism. All right. Well, now that we got that, let's quickly pivot to a little game that I want to call I guess the Letterboxd game.
We're gonna roast Aaron's Letterboxd.
Basically, yeah, what you're gonna do is I'm gonna go through my Letterboxd stats, my all-time stats, and you guys are gonna roast me for my all-time stats. So first off, I want you to guess how many films I've seen, give or take. You know, I'll give you credit if you get within like 20 or something like that.
How many this year
All time?
or in total?
All time. This is all time. How many that I've logged on Letterboxd?
Oh, well.
Now, give or take of I've tried to go through and log every movie I've ever seen.
Oh my!
But I probably have missed a bunch, but this is like the number that I've gotten to.
Yikes.
Like 457.
Okay.
I'll
Sam?
do 389.
Well, you are both wrong. I have watched 541 films.
Oh.
Okay, I was closer.
So, yes. And that equates to 1,066 hours of movies watched.
Yeah, Aaron pays for Letterboxd, by the way.
I do pay for Letterboxd.
We
Gotta
support
help 'em
Letterboxd.
Yes, 100%. So I want you to guess what my highest rated decade was. I have my top 3 is here. I want you to guess my highest rated decades. Based on what you perceive me as a moviegoer, as a movie watcher. What do you think?
1980s.
Okay.
2020s.
Okay. Sam, right on the ball. 1980s is my highest
I figured.
rated. A 3.75 average rating. Now, can you guess what the next one is?
1970s.
Okay.
I'll go 90s.
And Connor, you would be correct.
Okay.
It's the 90s. And then the third one, it only gives you my top 3. So we'll just see if we can round out the 3.
2000s.
Okay.
Yeah, 2000s.
It is the 2000s.
Yeah, I figured.
Okay. Let's go with this too. What is my most watched genre?
Comedy.
Okay.
I was gonna go comedy too, but I think I'm
Okay.
gonna go action adventure.
Well-
See, I was thinking action, but I feel like you watch a lot of rom-coms.
Well, it is comedy.
I thought it was gonna be comedy. I didn't.
I have
just thought it'd be
watched
different.
236 comedies, and my next highest is adventure with 199.
That's like half of your movies are comedies.
Yep. Which makes sense because my themes in nano genres. One of my nano genres is witty, silly cartoon. I also have action comedy and silly heroics in there. But anyways, the one thing that I really wanted to do was go through my most watched movie stars and see if you guys can guess my most watched. I have 2 guys tied for the actor that has been in the most movies that I've seen.
Wait, how many did it give you? Does it just say like it just gives you the top one, or does it give you like a top 5?
It gives me a whole list, so I've got a whole list here.
Do you want to just guess like the top 5? Like we just start naming names and you tell us if we hit it.
You can try and guess the top 5. You're not gonna, but
Tom Hanks.
well, Tom Hanks is in my top 5. I will say that he's
Yeah, I
number
know.
4. He's
was
number
just-
4 on my top 5.
Harrison Ford,
Not on my top 5. He's
6.
he's tied for what would that be? He's like tied for 8th.
Okay, so top 10.
So yeah, I mean I have a lot of people tied in some of these spots. So
Robert De Niro,
nope, not even in this list.
Tommy Lee Jones.
Not in this list.
Pacino.
Pacino, not in this list.
Fuck.
Kurt Russell.
Kurt Russell is not in this list.
We got one so far.
Val Kilmer.
Not in the list.
Ethan Hawke.
Ethan Hawke is a good guess, but not on the list.
Steve Martin.
Also not on the list. You guys are on
Okay, you
fire
guys start
right
giving
now.
me. You guys start
Is it
giving
just
us a hint.
is it just actors or actresses too?
Both.
Meryl Streep.
Not on the list.
Jackie Chan?
A great guess, but not on my list.
It's because you just keep watching the same like 4 movies of his over and over again.
All right, I'll give you.
Rick
Rick
Moranis.
Nope, he's not been in enough movies to be on my list. All right, I'll give you a hint here. All right, my number one guy, I have
guy?
seen. Okay, it is a guy. I have seen them in 22 movies.
Holy shit.
Okay, who's been it?
Ray Fiennes.
No,
I like where your head's at though.
Because Ray Fiennes has been in a shit
like
ton of
8
movies.
Star Wars, 8 Harry Potters.
nice.
No, because now I'm trying to think. Okay, who in Star Wars is there for a while?
Nobody. I mean, Harrison Ford. Oh, Mark
already
Hamill.
guessed that.
No,
Not Mark Hamill. Nope. Mark Hamill, I don't think has been in 22 movies.
I was gonna say. Well, he's in a lot of like the.
He does a lot of
voice acting.
acting.
True.
One of the best Jokers.
All right, I'll give you another hint. This actor has been in Harry Potter. This is not my top one. One of my top 5 has been in almost every single Harry Potter movie. So you were on the right track.
Rupert Grint.
No, not Rupert Grint. That particular actor, I have seen seen them in 17 films.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Rupert.
No,
Emma Watson.
not Emma Watson.
I don't think you're watching Radcliffe that much.
No, I'm not watching Radcliffe that much. Do you want me to name off my number 5?
Yeah.
It's not Lee
Okay.
Pace, is it?
No. Okay, so my number 5 with 15 movies watched is Woody Harrelson.
Ow.
Okay. Number 4, you guessed, was Tom Hanks. Number 3, which is the one I was just trying to describe, 17 movies I've seen this person in.
Oh, wait. Is it Gleason?
No,
Oh, damn it.
it's not.
Oh,
Oh, Gleason.
what's the guy that plays Mad Eye Moody? What's his name?
No, that's Brendan Gleeson.
Brendan
I,
Gleeson.
I captured them all with one of the
did.
Gleasons.
Nope, it is Warwick Davis.
Oh, yeah.
I was literally
'cause-
trying to think like, okay,
Yeah.
who is like
'Cause-
R2D2?
Yep.
Because he
Yep.
was he
Yep.
was not R2D2. That was
Kenny-
But no,
That
that was my
Kenny
thought
Baker.
process.
I have
like-
seen, but Warwick Davis has been in a whole bunch of the Star Wars, a whole bunch of the Harry Potters, and
Leprechaun.
also was in Narnia and Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
And Willow.
Yes, actually, that's one that I haven't logged, but I have seen. My number 2, and you were never ever gonna get this, but also tied with 22 films, is John Ratzenberger.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah, I did not. Not.
He is
Who the fuck
a
is that?
voice actor.
Oh.
He has been in just about every single Disney movie you've ever seen. Plus, also was in Star Wars Episode 5, apparently. But my number 1, also with 22 movies, is the man himself. You were on the right track thinking Star Wars. It's Samuel L. Jackson.
Oh, okay.
'Cause he has been in a whole bunch of Marvel projects. He was in a couple. He was in the 3 Star Wars prequels. Also have seen him in Do the Right Thing, Goodfellas, Pulp Fiction, Django, The Other Guys, Turbo, and The Hateful Eight, along with all of his Marvel stuff and Star Wars stuff.
That's a good one.
In 6th place was Paul Rudd and Alan Tudyk. Then Scarlett Johansson was right behind him. But see if you can guess my highest rated. You're never gonna. Actually, I'll give it to you. Because you're not gonna get it. My highest rated actors, Julie Delpy is number 1. She was the star in the Before trilogy. Some dude named Aaron Laser. I don't know who that is. But the 4 movies that I apparently have seen him in: Everything Everywhere All at Once, Avengers Infinity War, Avengers Endgame, and Wolf of Wall Street.
Who? What's his name?
Aaron Lazar.
Aaron.
And then my number 3 was Jack Quaid.
Who was he in? Avengers.
I have no idea. But let's talk about directors real quick. Who do you think my most watched director is?
Scorsese.
It is not. He is. Let's see. He is 7th on my list.
Spielberg.
Correct. Spielberg is number 1 on my list. I've seen 10 of his films. Can you guess number 2? I'd be very impressed if you can guess number 2.
Chazelle.
No. I will give you a hint. Connor, you hate these types of movies that he's very famous for.
Russo's?
It's not George Lucas, is it?
It's not George Lucas.
James Cameron?
Nope. Think about the types of movies that you hate and imagine a guy who literally...
Oh, what's his face?
I know you know it now.
Yeah, I know it.
Now you're trying to get it.
I'm trying to
get it.
I think I blocked him off in my head.
Do you want me
Go
to
ahead,
say?
Sam. Go ahead.
Is it Robert Zemeckis?
Yeah, it is. It's Robert Zemeckis. I've seen 7 movies from Zemeckis. Obviously, Back to the Future, Forrest Gump, Castaway, Polar Express, and Christmas Carol.
By the way, Aaron Lazar was a Doctor Strange double.
Oh, all right.
So
Cool.
clearly he elevated Infinity War and Endgame to be some of your highest rated.
Okay, I also want to go over my top. I just want to mention my highest rated cinematographers, because I think it gives a good estimation of where my my interests lie. My highest rated cinematographer I have ever seen is Lee Daniel.
Lee Daniel?
He did
The
Before Sunset, Before Sunrise, and Dazed and Confused are the 3 movies I've seen him in. Followed closely by Hoyt van Hoytema, famous for working with Christopher Nolan on Oppenheimer and Interstellar, and also did Nope. So, pretty cool.
Oh, good one.
All right, let's move on from this, because we got more games to get to. Sam,
What's up?
let's do your Rotten Tomatoes game.
Okay, so my Rotten Tomatoes game. I am going to name an famous actor or actress, and I will name off 6 of their movies. 5 of these movies will be the top 5 rated. So the highest rated on Rotten Tomatoes will be 5 of them. And then 1 is just going to be a throwout. So it's your guys' job to order it into highest to
Oh,
lowest.
fuck. We have to order it?
All right,
Oh,
let me
shit.
get the notepad out.
Oh, God. All right, here we go. I thought you were going to tell us, like, which one's the bad one?
No, I'm
Well,
not
no,
making
like,
that easy.
I figured we'd have to guess the bad one, but then again,
Well, that's what I'm saying, yeah.
I think it'd be kind of easy
Yeah.
Yeah,
if
that's
it's
too
just
easy.
like banger after banger after. It's like Morgan Freeman, and then it's just like,
Wanted.
Shawshank.
yeah. Well, I was gonna say Now You See Me Too.
right,
Olympus is fallen.
Let's rock and roll into this
All
first
right.
one then.
So first guy we have is Christoph Waltz.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna
Okay.
name these movies off in a random order. So first we got Django Unchained.
Okay.
Django.
Unchained.
Guillermo,
Okay.
Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio.
Okay.
Pinocchio.
Good enough.
Inglorious
GDT.
Bastards.
Bastards.
Okay.
No Time to Die. and The Portable Door.
That's the shit one.
So,
Well, I didn't know if Tarzan was just called Tarzan, and then there was a sequel called Legend of Tarzan.
so this
Yeah.
is the one, the live action with Margot Robbie, Alexander Skarsgård.
Ooh.
Yes,
Okay.
Hold up.
yes, yes.
When was this?
Let me look. 2016.
How did I
Alexander
miss
Alexander Skarsgård, Margot Robbie, Samuel L. Jackson, Christoph Waltz, how do you say it? Jimon.
I think I have to watch this
Hounsou?
movie now.
Hounsou?
Jimon Hunsu.
Yes.
Jamon. Zai.
So yeah. What you guys got?
The Legend of Tarzan. What the fuck?
I
When
can't.
did-
I can't
What?
imagine.
Margot Robbie looks great in this movie.
Pause the game first.
Oh boy. All right. Okay.
Okay.
I don't want to read the reviews. I just needed to look it up. Okay.
Try to see what Margot Robbie looked like.
Pretty much. Okay. I'm gonna say right off the bat that the stupid door one is the lowest rated.
I don't know. I feel like Legend of Tarzan. We didn't
Okay.
even know it existed.
I didn't know that other one existed either.
But that's like a big enough name.
Okay,
like-
I'm good with putting Tarzan at the
That's
bottom.
6.
Okay. I have a sneaking suspicion that Pinocchio is the highest rated.
I feel Pinocchio's got to be in the 90s.
Either that or Sam's bamboozling us, and whatever this fucking door one is the highest rated.
Well, no, that's the thing I'm thinking. That's why I didn't want to put it 6, because it wouldn't surprise me at all if that was just like, I don't know, maybe like one of his first films, and it was just like phenomenal, but just
It's like a banger,
yeah, it's just like a small indie film.
or like an international type.
Yeah,
Okay, do we want to gamble and put it first?
I maybe like 3rd.
Okay,
I'm trying to think. No
door
Time to Die.
was not super well received, I don't think.
That's the last one. Casino Royale, obviously, that's the one I think everyone
Was
with the
stinky
Craig.
on. But
That's the
but
one
I-
everyone knows with Mads.
I don't think I think that No Time to Die. That's the most recent one. I don't think it was super well received either. So I might.
Wait,
I'd be
No-
okay with putting that at 5.
I think the biggest elephant is how do we rank Django, Pinocchio, and Inglorious?
So my gut tells me it goes Pinocchio, Inglorious, and Django. That's my gut. I don't know how you feel about that. I know for a fact that Django is in like the mid 80s.
And I Pinocchio was my movie last year,
Yeah,
and I'm pretty sure that's in the 90s,
and I think Inglorious is in the high 80s.
somewhere in between.
So
But now we got to factor in the portable door.
well, I mean, I put it at 3.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
We were putting it at 3 to be safe.
So do you want to go Pinocchio,
So we go Pinocchio,
Django, or did you say Inglorious
Inglorious.
was mid 80s or
No, mid high 80s.
high 80s? Okay.
And then Django was low 80s or mid 80s.
Okay. So right now we're looking Pinocchio, Inglorious, Portable Door, Django, No Time to Die, Legend of Tarzan.
I like that.
What if this is a complete mindfuck and Tarzan is actually the best? There's no shot, but
There's the only way to find out.
Is that your final
I,
answer?
I'm locking it in.
I feel confident with that.
All right, lock it in.
All right, so I'm gonna go from bottom. So the throwout movie was in fact The Legend of Tarzan
Yeah.
That's-
All right.
With
What
a-
was the Rotten
trust
Tomatoes
my
score? Do
gut.
you have that?
with a 35% on
All
Rotten.
right,
Yeah, I
that
knew
makes
it.
sense.
Okay,
Number
now I'm gonna look up how she looked.
Number 5 is The Portable Door
God damn it. Okay, don't trust my gut.
with an 81%. That movie actually just came out
Okay.
this year in Australia.
Oh.
So you
Okay.
were pretty much right.
Yeah.
Number was it number
Oh
4?
god damn.
Is No
Yeah, I
Time
know,
to-
right?
Hello.
Connor's now looking at Margot Robbie
Yeah.
in Legend of Tarzan.
You know, I love how like Google has like its own like rating because that's like a 4.1 out of 5 for them.
Margot Robbie's hot, 5 out of 5.
And then I scroll down a bit and it's 35% on Rotten Tomatoes.
All right. What was the next one?
Yep, number 4, No Time to Die. Good old James Bond with an 83%.
Mm-hmm.
Number
Okay, so we had the right idea.
Yeah, we did.
Number 3, Django Unchained. 87%.
Ooh. Oh, that was a little bit higher than I thought it was. I knew it was in the 80s.
And the number 1, Pinocchio with a 96%.
Yes! 96. What was Inglorious?
89.
Oh, look at that. I said high 80s. I was right. So the only thing that we messed up was we
Portable
gave
door.
Portable Door too much credit.
Well, it's still in the 80s.
It was, but we gave it too much credit.
Yeah.
All right. Do you have another one of these?
I do. Second. So next we have a famous actress,
Okay.
Sandra Bullock.
Oh, Jesus. All right, here we
All
go.
right, let's get this. Let's get this
So-
bread.
All right, so we got Gravity.
Oh, pfft.
Okay. Your favorite?
I picked this because of you, Aaron. The Lost City.
Okay.
The one that just came out last
Last-
year.
That's the throwaway.
I did watch that one.
The Blind Side.
PU. In retrospect,
Yeah.
Speed.
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 Oh,
Speed. Yep.
there's a bead for a second.
with-
I heard bead as well. That's why I had to
No,
clarify.
Speed with
Bead.
Keanu Reeves.
Keanu.
Okay.
While You Were Sleeping with Bill Pullman.
Okay.
And The Prince of Egypt
Okay.
with
Um,
Val Kilmer, Ray Fiennes, Michelle Pfeiffer. So that was
Yeah,
a-
that's the animated one.
yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Okay. So, right off the bat, I am fairly confident that Gravity is her highest rated movie, even though I fucking hate that movie. I know it won a bunch of awards, so I know it's going to be the highest rated. You know, actually, looking at my Letterboxd stats, I can see what my I was just looking at the other day, what my lowest rated compared to the average is.
Mm-hmm.
And Gravity is the number 1 movie on that list. All right, so I'd be fairly confident putting Gravity first. How do you feel about that?
One or two for me. I feel like
Okay. Well, what do you think could be higher than that?
I remember seeing Prince of Egypt in
Yeah.
I want to say middle school and high school. So that's just I don't know, like those animated
They're wild cards.
yeah, like I feel like that could be like a 96 for all we know.
I don't think it's that high though. I think that might be like in the 80s. Like low 80s. I'm thinking it might be sitting at like number 4.
All right, well let's just get the Lost City.
Yeah, Lost
And
City is
6.
definitely the lowest.
You know what's a fun fact about that one is that Brad Pitt has like a cameo, and he only did it if Channing Tatum did a cameo in Bullet Train.
That's awesome.
Just like Brad Pitt did the cameo in Deadpool
In
2
Deadpool.
for a cup of coffee.
That's pretty great. Speed, I feel like is gonna be. All right, Blindside is gonna be in the 80s. Speed, I have a feeling it's in the 70s.
So you want to do Gravity 1, Blindside 2,
Okay.
While You Were Sleeping just sounds like it did really well, but just like nowadays we would find it kind of boring.
Okay. So what? Like
That's
maybe
my
3?
gut. I think 3.
Okay. Sleeping. Sleeping. And then Speed might honestly be number 5, and then Prince of Egypt number 4.
I want to bump Prince of Egypt up, I think.
Okay, so
Let's do
Prince of Egypt 3.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. 3, While You're Sleeping 4, Blindside 2.
And then Speed 5.
Yeah, so you want to lock that one in?
Yeah, I'll lock it in.
All right, Sam, we're going with Gravity 1, Blindside 2, Prince of Egypt 3, While You Were Sleeping 4, Speed 5, Lost City 6.
Yikes.
Oh.
So, the throwaway movie with a 66% on Rotten Tomatoes, The Blind Side.
You're joking.
Huh?
I'm dead serious.
What?
Number 5, The Lost City at 79%.
What?
Did people review bomb it like
And this
after
is
the whole Michael Orr thing?
this is
Huh?
this is Rotten Tomatoes, so obviously it's
A
not.
79%
Hold
for
on.
Lost City?
That's 4 out of 5 stars.
What?
Yeah, how did they get 66? The Blind Side. Are you serious?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
All right.
This was
What's next?
Number 4 is The Prince of Egypt with a 79% also.
Damn, we should have kept it there.
yeah.
We changed it.
Well, listen, the Blind Side was a major wrench.
Yeah.
That's why I threw it in there. Number 3, While You Were Sleeping with an 81%.
Okay, we just
Yeah,
flipped
there's
those.
where we flipped those.
And then
Damn,
and then you guessed it, number 1, Gravity with a 96% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Fucking awful. Disgusting.
And Speed was
Speed was
number
2.
2 at 95.
Interesting.
Wait,
Wait, what?
95 for Speed?
Yeah.
What?
God.
Oh my god. Do you have another one of these?
I have 2 more.
Holy shit.
I can only I can do one more if you just want to do one more.
I think I got room for one more on my pad.
Okay, I can just do one more then.
Yeah, and then we got
some more games.
probably time for one more game.
Yeah,
after
I'll
that.
just go through this real quick. I have Jennifer Lawrence,
Okay.
good old J Law.
I'm caught up on her. I'm familiar with her work.
All right, so we got Silver Linings Playbook,
Okay.
Hunger
Okay.
Games: Catching Fire, X-Men: Days of Future Past, Winter's Bone, 2010 film, American Hustle, and Causeway.
Ooh. All right.
Sam, is this cheating to ask you? Is Catching Fire like the last one?
No, that's the second one.
Second one. Okay. What was the last one? Mockingjay.
Yeah, part 1 and 2.
Part 2.
Well, part 1 and part 2. That's more what I meant.
All right. Silver Linings was probably number 1. That's my first guess. Okay.
Well, I'm trying to think because like I'm having a hard time picking out the slacker.
Which one was the bad X-Men? Is Days of Future Past was a good one.
Days of
right?
Future Past was good. That's
It might be American Hustle because Catching Fire is like known as one of the best one in the series.
Have Have you ever heard of Winter's Bone?
I have not heard of Winter's Bone, which makes
Oh.
me think that it's really highly rated.
I know this might.
Sam's throwaway one in this round is gonna be like the one that's
85.
sixth on the list. Like it's just off the top 5. Oh,
Okay, so you said Silver's 1.
I think Silver might be 1. Causeway is definitely gonna be way up there as well.
Causeway was really good.
So, Catching Fire is well rated, but I don't know. I mean, American Hustle might honestly be the odd man out.
No, you know, I'm thinking Dallas Buyers Club. Did American Hustle win any awards?
I don't remember. I thought that people liked it, but
I did too. Because American Hustle, that's with Christian Bale,
yeah,
Amy Adams.
Ryan Gosling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jeremy Renner, Bradley Cooper.
Yep. All
Silver
right, so I
Linings
think-
was her breakout.
Yeah,
I'm
I
pretty
think that one
sure.
might be the highest rated one.
I
For
think.
sure.
Do you think people are hard on Days of Future Past for being like a superhero
I don't know. I've never
movie?
seen it. Never seen it.
Well, that's the thing. It's a very good movie, but some people just won't like view it that well because it's
maybe.
it's a superhero movie.
Maybe. I mean, I'm honestly thinking I'm leaning towards American Hustle being the odd man out, as where I'm sitting right now.
Yeah, but
I
even
think-
then, I could see it being like a 79-80. So it's like
Right.
still like good compared
Right.
to like
All right, so
Legend of Tarzan.
I'm gonna lock it in there. American Hustle,
And you said Catching Fire is like the best.
the best one in that series. I'm thinking maybe 3 because it was well rated.
3. You want to go Causeway 2? Okay.
Yeah, I'm good with Causeway too.
Causeway 2. Do you go Winterbone 4
Okay,
or X-Men?
I'm good with Winter's Bone 4 and then putting X-Men 5.
Okay, so Silver Lining, Causeway, Catching Fire, Winter's Bone, Future Past, American Hustle. We good with that?
Future, Past, Catching Fire, and then Silver Linings. Yeah, I'm good with that. Yep, let's lock it in.
Okay,
Wait,
Sam,
say-
did you get that? Or
say it
do you
again.
need me to read it?
So
Okay, so
number
what-
1,
Yeah, you do.
I got it. Yeah, number 1 is Silver Linings Playbook. Number 2 is Causeway. Number 3 is Catching Fire. Number 4 is Winter's Bone. Number 5, Days of Futures Past. And 6, American Hustle.
Well, you two have done the impossible and got 0 right.
Let's go! Honestly, that's just as impressive.
Aaron was so excited.
Aaron was popping champagne. Sam, that was brilliant.
Yeah, so
Got none of them.
none of them right.
I'm trying to do the math out to see which one we're the best at, and now I'm scared.
Aaron, you're gonna rage after you hear this.
Oh no.
The throwaway is Causeway
Bullshit.
at
That's fucking
85% on Rotten Tomatoes.
This is what I'm saying. She was gonna have like Sam. Literally, I think you just went down like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Maybe Mother was missing, but like
number 5, Hunger Games Catching Fire at 90%.
Oh my god, what the fuck?
Number 4, X-Men Days of Future Past, 90% also. Number 3, Silver Linings Playbook with a 92%.
What the fuck is Winter's Bone rated?
American Hustle is number 2. 92% also. And then Winter's Bone. I gotta look at this movie. 94%.
We really gotta start talking about her as if she's one of the best actresses in our lifetime.
Her top 5 movies are all over 90%.
What is this? It's a coming of age mystery
Holy.
drama. A poverty-stricken teenage girl in the rural Ozarks of Missouri must locate her missing father to protect her family from eviction. Interesting. Ooh, meth labs.
So, yeah.
That might be the funniest moment that right up there with the one. What was it? One of the last podcasts that we had where Connor and I died.
Where you were like, it was the pizza joke.
Oh yeah.
Oh no, the Chinese joke.
Yeah. Oh, Lomania.
Yeah.
Lomania.
Lomania. Oh man. I can't believe that. Oh boy. Well, I'm looking at the time here. We've just hit an hour, ladies and gentlemen. I think that's probably a good place to wrap for this episode.
On that note.
On that note, we should probably wrap. And then we'll do another game night episode pretty soon, and we'll continue off with what we wanted to do. Sam, we will be doing more of these games.
Do you like it?
That was fun as hell.
Yeah.
That was fun as hell. Oh boy. Well,
5, 9, well, hold on. Sorry. While you do
Oh.
that, I'm doing the math out. I feel like I can safely say we were at our best with Christoph Waltz.
oh for sure.
We were only off 4 points,
Yeah.
and then Sandra Bullock we were off by 10, and we're in double digits, like 3 movies in.
Yeah. All right. Well, I want to thank you for listening to this episode. This has been a really, really fun episode of the podcast. If you liked it, like and subscribe. Leave a rating, all that fun stuff. It helps us out a lot. Just let us know that you liked what you heard. You can visit our website, pressplaymag.com. for all the latest, not only in movies, but for video games, TV, sports, and more. So visit our website. I want to thank Josh Woodward for our awesome theme music, as always. Go to our socials. They'll be linked in the description. And go to our Letterboxd. You can see what movies we're watching before we talk about it on the podcast. So, good stuff. All good stuff there. And, without further ado, this has been the Film Box Podcast, and we will see you next time.
Sayonara, Sammy.
It's a beautiful day, I'm running away. Don't bother to Facebook message or call me, 'cause I'm living life in airplane mode and everything is okay. I just wanna play, unplug for the day.